Hey guys, what's going on? Playing some Eternal Arena today, and as always, if you are interested in playing this game, I have a sponsored link in the description below. So anyway, today we're going to be talking about Rhagavar, someone who I believe is the best hero in Eternal Arena. And let's take a look at his stats first of all. As you can see, basically the only underwhelming stat is his attack, which he doesn't actually need because his one real attack is dealing spell damage, so he doesn't actually need attack damage. And other than that, huge spell power, huge defense, huge speed, and decent health. Most heroes don't even have that health he has, and the huge defense make up for it. So anyway, let's take a look at his skills. So this one is basically just damage reflection, and if you have a healer in your team, then it will heal for 150% of the amount. So that is really good for a tank, damage reflection especially, because depending on how much damage they're dealing to you, it'll get dealt back, and since tanks typically have a lot of HP, it'll be very effective. Also, his first skill there is basically just a taunt, and also an area of effect attack, and this last one is he gains 15% more HP and 200 bonus HP, but the 200 bonus HP doesn't really make a huge difference considering he has like, I don't know, over 40k I think. And for the next 6 seconds he absorbs half of the damage received by nearby allies. Again, very good for a tank, doing exactly what he should be doing, taking the damage for the team, because he does have a lot of defense and a good amount of health. But yeah, that first one I did kind of skip over pretty quickly, but like I said, area of effect attack, and it taunts the enemy into attacking him for 2 seconds. So yeah, here are his stats. Of course, this can vary depending on what you have equipped on him, but mine has 43.8 thousand health and 22.7 thousand spell power. And the armor and spell resistance are, of course, amazing since he is a tank. His awakening bonus has, well, at level 3, 10% chance to stun for 1 second. So anyway, let's check out some one-on-one action. We have Rhagavar versus Monto. I know I do have a star advantage here, but we're just gonna see how well he does anyway. So I mean, if we can kill him while still having more than half HP, I'd say we would have won even with the less star. So let's check it out here. I have about 80% HP left, 75. I did the skill, got a bit of HP. Okay, yeah, so great. We only lost about 23% of our total HP. So those are the final results there. And we're gonna go ahead and start this off again. I'm just gonna choose Rhagavar as my first opponent, regardless of what the other guy chooses. Okay, well now I have the elemental advantage and a star advantage, so that definitely shouldn't be any issue. Alright, so here we go, another one-on-one, and I am absolutely sure he's going to win, but by how much? Okay, he has to go around this wall now. It's a, wow, but she's almost, okay, well, pretty good. Didn't even lose more than 40% HP in that one. And I also have been raising Hibernus, so I'm going to try him out next time as well, because Hibernus, I have noticed, okay, well, my Sylvia is getting wrecked. But Tai, I have also heard, is the best mage, and just from that battle there alone, I might have to consider it. Alright, so those are the results. We're gonna go in for one more battle here, and again, just putting him first. Alright, so I am bringing Hibernus in this time. I do believe he has the elemental disadvantage this time, since he is holy and I'm getting hit with darkness. I think that's how it works, right? But anyway, here we go. Going to check out Rhagavar again against this dragon here. Man, he's just doing for a tank, he's doing a crazy amount of damage. I only lost 20% of my HP this time. We're also going to check out 3 versus 3, so we're going to go into some duels. Alright, well here's Hibernus. Let's see what he can do. This is my first time actually using him. Well, it's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, pretty good. Same star level, still had about 40% HP left. And I believe Hibernus was at the elemental disadvantage. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, I know who Hibernus is replacing when he gets to 5 star. So anyway, let's check out a duel here. Not sure exactly who I'm going up against, but I know they have around the same power as I do. So let's give it a try. They have 2 5-star and a 4-star. Let's just see what happens here. So Rhagavar immediately used, I believe, this skill where he's taking... Well, actually, all the heroes use all their skills pretty much immediately when they're on auto here. And it's kind of crazy and hectic what's going on here. Kind of looks like a bunch of 1 versus 1 battles. I think Wukong and Rhagavar on that one dude there. Ashley isn't doing so well with her opponent. And we almost got this one down. Almost. Okay, well there that one goes. I'm not sure, just Rhagavar and this dude left. I'm not sure what he's called. They're both doing absolutely no damage to each other, that's crazy. Okay, I do have a tiny bit more HP at the moment. We're probably going to run out of time actually. We only have 10 seconds left up there. But I do have more HP, and hopefully it stays like that, because it should be that when I have more HP I'll win, right? Okay, well, we weren't able to kill the opponent, and we lost, okay? Well, that's weird. I absolutely definitely had more HP than him, but if you can't beat them in the 1 minute, you automatically lose. Well, whatever. We're going to go in there again and try it. I don't read anywhere in the info that it's like that, so... I don't know, it's weird. We're gonna go in and try again anyway. Alright, here we go, round 2. Maybe it can play out a little bit different. Maybe we can, I don't know, I'll gang up on the last one. So Himitak coming in from behind. And it looks like they're all doing 1 versus 1s again. So they're all kind of fighting their own battle. That's what it's looking like. That's interesting. That doesn't actually happen very often. So Ashley is kind of getting wrecked over there. Wukong looks like he's winning his. Oh well, actually Ashley won hers, so that was pretty cool. Now she can help out Rhagavar with his enemy. They should be taking care of him real quick, and then go over to help Wukong if he needs it. He actually doesn't need it, but hey, I'll kill him faster so we don't run out of time again. Yeah, but one of those dudes was a really huge tank also. Even so, Rhagavar would have won versus him if it wasn't for the timeout. This is like the most common team I've seen, Wukong, Hibernus, and Sylvia. And I guess that might be because they're all sort of given to you, you know? I think Sylvia is given in like the story mode. Wukong is from honor ranking, and then Hibernus of course is one of the 3 you can choose in the beginning. Not sure if it's a really good team or not. I can imagine it is. And of course I'm going to win because I have a pretty big strength advantage here, like 4k or so. So that was definitely no issue. We are going to try and get to Platinum, so we would be able to challenge number 10. He has a bit more power than I do, but even so I'm going to try it out. Same team, Hibernus, Wukong, and Sylvia. Alright, so here we go. About a 600 or 700 power advantage, but I don't think that'll make a huge difference. It really depends on what they have equipped on their characters and stuff, and what their team is made out of. Also their runes, their rune choices can make a big difference. Alright, well, looks like we got this. 3 versus 1 now, it's just the Sylvia left. Yeah, alright. Pretty good. Actually, that was kind of domination there. And now in 50 seconds we're going to hit that promotion button and hope we can beat the lowest tier in Platinum so we can actually get up there. Alright, here we go. Qualifying match for Platinum. Hopefully he won't be too... Ooh, ouch. 3k or so. 3k power advantage here. That's going to be very, very tough. I kind of highly doubt it. And there's also that one dude there. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so my Rhagavar is going down pretty fast. My Wukong is almost... okay, well I have... Oh man, this is going to be close. If they can all focus... Oh wow, I think this is going to work. It's 2 versus 1 now, but that actually still has a lot of HP. I don't know, if she drops the golem, it might be done. Okay, I dropped... Oh wow, that's going to... Wow, that actually worked. That's actually crazy. Cool. Alright, so we're in Platinum now. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So, there you guys have it, the power of Rhagavar. I'm not totally sure, I can't say for confidence if he is the best hero. I think I can at least say he's the best tank. So if you're gonna have a tank in your team, definitely choose Rhagavar. I believe he is only available in the Tavern, but since he comes at like 1 or 2 star, he is pretty common. But yeah, just for the hell of it, let's go for one more battle here. See if we can do it. Not totally sure, you know, just their power ranking obviously doesn't mean all that much. considering I just beat a guy with almost around 3k more power than I had. I mean, it mostly depends on the actual team setup, what they have equipped, and their runes, their rune choices, but it looks like we'll be able to get through this. Okay, well, there's one dude left. Yeah, okay. Pretty close even so, but we did it. But yeah, guys, that is going to be all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And once again, if you are interested in playing this game, I would have a sponsored link in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time.